Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be hauling my Big Tex 20-foot trailer with my 2016 F150 3.5 Ecoboost. I'm going to be using a Jenny hitch setup. It has 3 different positions. You can also flip it upside down depending on what trailer I haul and what I'm hauling on the trailer. That thing is really useful, and I had a normal drop hitch before, and I'll tell you that this thing is much more versatile. It lets you, adjust it to different trailers and different loads you put on your trailer, so you can get it sitting level. As you can see right now, the trailer's not sitting level, but the trailer's empty. So once I put the stuff on the trailer that I'm going to be hauling, it'll sit level because I've already hauled a similar load on this thing before. But here's the truck, guys. It's looking pretty dirty right now. I'm about to make a trip up to North Carolina, so I don't really care if it's dirty. I'm gonna clean it once I get there. Interior isn't looking too bad right now. A little dirty on the floors, but overall not so bad. I haven't washed it in probably 3 or 4 weeks or something like that. Hey, what's up guys? So you guys already saw the truck and trailer. Basically what I'm doing today, I'm going to get an empty weight on my truck and my trailer. I've got the registrations for both of them right here, and it says that my trailer should weigh 2,060 pounds, and then my truck should weigh 4,784 pounds. And those are here on the registration. But basically what I'm going to do, I'm doing a military move, so I'm in the Marine Corps and I'm changing duty stations. I'm moving from Florida up to North Carolina. So what I have to do first is I have to get an empty weight for my truck and trailer, and then I have to get a full weight for my truck and trailer here in Florida, and then I have to get a full weight of my truck and trailer up in North Carolina. The reason for having to get the weight is they pay you based on how many pounds you move. So I had the military booked me like a moving company to come move all the stuff inside my house, but I had some stuff that I didn't want them to move. I didn't want them to move my firearms. I didn't want them to move my four-wheeler. I didn't want them to move my side-by-side. So I'm gonna put those things on my own personal trailer, and I'm gonna get paid to move my stuff. I'll give you guys an update later on of how much, but it could be anywhere from a couple $100 to up to a couple $1,000. Whenever I moved from North Carolina down to Florida, whenever I came back down here, I made about $6,000 from moving my own stuff. But I moved everything in my house for that move. I didn't feel like doing that again, so I'm just gonna move the heavy stuff, so I can hopefully make some money off of moving my stuff, and I know that it's taken care of and moved properly. So I'll hit you guys with the weights so you guys can see all that, empty, full, and then I'll give a full review of how the truck does towing all the way from Florida up to North Carolina, because it's a pretty long trip. So I've been getting about 17.1 average miles per gallon, so I'm gonna calculate how it does loaded. I'm gonna redo it. I'm going to calculate it, and I'm gonna use what's on the dash as well to kind of see how close they are. But for right now, I'm headed to the scales. As you see, I got the trailer back there, and we'll see how much the truck and trailer weigh together. Alright guys, so I got the weight from the weigh station with the truck and the trailer, with the trailer being empty, and I'm going to show you guys those weights right now. So if you look on here, got 7,380, so 7,380 pounds for the truck and trailer together. I know it says steer axle and drive axle, and this has this more than the weight of the truck, and this has this less of the weight of the trailer. That's because the trailer was hooked up to the truck whenever I weighed it. I didn't unhook the trailer, I did it all together, because for my purposes it really doesn't matter, it's not a big deal. But The trailer weighs 2,060 pounds, and I'll show you the registration so you can see that one. So right now, 7,380 pounds, okay? So what I did was I loaded up the trailer, and then I put some stuff in the bed of my truck that I'll be transporting myself, and I'll show you guys that stuff. So I got the truck loaded up with the trailer. I got on the front, I have the Polaris General 1000. I don't know how much exactly it weighs, but it's pretty heavy for, you know, side by side. It's a utility one. And then on the back, I have a Polaris Sportsman 850. Doesn't weigh too much. I don't know, probably 800, 1,000 pounds, something like that, I guess. I don't know. But I got them all strapped down on here, and getting ready to go to the scale right now. Got some new straps. I don't really know how I feel about them. They're a lot thinner than I thought they were going to be. And then in the bed of the truck, I got some stuff as well. Just like a cooler and stuff. I don't know if you can even see down there. But I'll be filling up the back of the truck with some clothes and stuff like that. And then I'll have my dogs and my girlfriend with me for the drive as well. So, get this thing closed. I always close this so I don't damage it. And then in here, while I'm in the truck, I just wanted to kind of show you guys something cool. This is my phone mount. A lot of people ask me what phone mount I run. It's actually a case. It's called Rock Form. It's a case, and it has a magnet that slides onto your AC vent, and pretty strong magnet. But I want to show you something else as well. If you guys didn't know, there's an update for Google Earth on the Apple CarPlay, so it's pretty cool. Just thought I'd show you guys that. Like, for instance, I'll put in this truck station I was going to. The thing I kind of hate about it, though, is that if you, for any reason, exit out of your phone, the map disappears from the screen, so it kind of sucks. But it is cool because you do have the terrain on. I like this because I can see when I'm pulling into a business where the entrance and exit is for the business or whatever, so that way I'm not making any crazy U-turns or anything like that. And I also make sure I'm not making any crazy turns where I might, you know, curve my wheels or something like that. So after pulling the trailer empty, we're sitting at 17 miles per gallon. I'm gonna fill up at the truck stop, and I'll reset the mileage for the way home to see what I get. Alright guys, so I'm over here at the scale, full, with all the weight on. We'll see what the ticket says. Alright, so I remember I didn't tell you guys what the weight of the truck plus the trailer loaded was, and I didn't tell you how much the actual load was, so that's what I'm going to do here, because I still got my weight tickets and all that stuff. So over here, the truck weighed 4,784 pounds. All right, this is my empty weight ticket, so with the trailer on it, but the trailer empty, I was at 7,380. And then this is me with the truck and the trailer with the trailer full, 10,720 pounds. So what this adds up to is that I was towing a total of 5,936 pounds. So just shy of 6,000 pounds. The truck did pretty well. I did clock the mileage by hand, and it was pretty close to whatever the screen was saying. It was like within like 0.1 or 0.2 whenever I did my calculations. So for that, the thing on the dash, it's pretty accurate for miles per gallon average. Alright guys, we're getting out of Florida, pulling into Georgia right now. Sitting at about 9.4 average miles per gallon. I've been running about 80 miles per hour on the interstate from I-75, I-10, and now I-95. I'm going to slow it down a little bit here in Georgia because last time I came through Georgia, I got a speeding ticket. It was actually supposed to be a misdemeanor, but the cop was really cool and he hooked me up. He hooked me up with like writing the ticket down a couple miles per hour. So I got my girlfriend Cheyenne with me here on the ride. I got got her brother Levi back here. And we got here, Levi. You want to show them the dogs?
Yeah. Got Kato, Coda, and some hair.
Yeah. So the dogs are getting the back seat pretty dirty with all their hair, but they're pretty chilled out now. They were freaking out early on in the ride, thinking that we were going for a short ride, but we've been driving for a couple hours now. Looks like we got 6.5 hours left on our drive, so hopefully it goes smooth. The trailer's been doing well, it's been pulling well. Honestly, if you guys have a 5.0 F-150 and you do a lot of towing, I highly suggest that you get an Ecoboost. I used to have a 5.0 and it did not tow anything like this. The Ecoboost tows so well. I mean, those 5.0s, they got to shift down a bunch of gears to get any power on the highway. And then their miles per gallon suck. With a way smaller trailer, I got like 7 or 8 miles per gallon on this same trip before with my old 5.0 F-150. It was in 2011. So definitely, if you got a 5.0, get an Ecoboost. And if you got one of those crappy Chevy trucks, 5.3, 6.2, get an Ecoboost. It runs a lot better, a lot more smooth, and you got the power there. You don't have to downshift a bunch of gears. And I only have the 6-speed transmission because mine's a 2016. So these guys with the 2018s, with the 10-speed, those are even freaking better from everything I hear. But we're gonna cut out for now. Hey guys, all done with the trip, all settled in at the new house up here in North Carolina. I'm really liking the area. Got a nice office set up in this house, so I'll be able to edit videos and get those videos to you guys a little bit quicker than I was in the past. So I also got a new editing software. My buddy Manny told me about this editing software, so I downloaded it. It's called DaVinci. Works pretty good. It's free. I definitely say check it out if you're an amateur YouTuber like me. All in all, the trip was great. Ended up taking us probably around 13 and a half hours because we had to make a couple stops. But it was a smooth trip. Truck did well, didn't break down, didn't have any issues. Ended up rolling 36,000 miles, so I'm out of my bumper-to-bumper warranty on it now. But I still do have the powertrain warranty, which I think lasts until like 60 or 100,000 or something like that. I'm not even sure. I don't really worry about it because the Ecoboost is a great motor, so I shouldn't have any issues. Sorry, 5.0 guys. But for this trip, the truck did well. I know a diesel would have done a little bit better. However, you know, for my occasional towing, I think that the F-150 and the Ecoboost is the best setup for me. If I was towing every single day, like some of these guys that own, you know, businesses and stuff like that, I would definitely go with the diesel. You get way better mile per gallon, a lot more power, and probably a little bit smoother with a large trailer. But for what I do, the Ecoboost works great. I used to talk a lot of crap about the Ecoboost motor until I owned one, and I'm very happy with it. So like I said, it was a pretty long trip. It ended up being 755 miles, and that's like not accounting for stops. So pretty long trip. Definitely excited to be in the new house and excited for new things to come. So make sure you guys drop a comment if you like something or if you don't like something to let me know so I can get better. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I got some new videos coming soon. So keep up with the channel. Thanks.